Hey y'all probably wondering, one, why do I sound like this, and two, why did I look up bubble bass? I don't know, and I sound like this because I just got my wisdom teeth removed. But anyway, you want to look up baddie aesthetic wallpapers to find the background for your joint. Anyone will work. I chose this one because I've been really into butterflies lately. But these are the apps you need. One of these apps you really don't need, which is this one right here. You can use PixArt. It has the same features. I just think that one's easier to use. Now you just want to look up Instagram logo. Make sure you put PNG so it'll be like transparent. And you can do the same thing for TikTok and Snapchat. But I didn't use Snapchat because I don't really use Snapchat. But now you want to look up Photo Polaroid PNG. And I use this one, but you can use any one you want. Make sure it's PNG though. Next you want to open up PixArt. And you want to open up the picture that you want to use for the first picture. And you want to cut it out and make sure all the background is gone. Just like this. Once all the background is gone, Once all the background is gone, I know there's an easier way to do this, but I'm just going to use white and just draw straight over just like an outline. But there's an easier way to do this, so if you figure it out, let me know. But you just want to draw the white outline just so your body will have a white outline. And it should look like this when you're done. Next thing you want to do is open up PixArt again, I guess. And you want to take that same picture that you just made and you want to save it again so you have two of the same picture. Now, the second picture is the one that you're going to put different effects on it because they're going to be the ones in the background. So you want to just scroll through the effects and figure out which effect you like. I eventually found some that I like, and you're going to see that in a couple seconds. The one I picked, you had to scroll over to paper, and it was the third one. No, the fourth one. The third one. Yeah, it was the third one. This part is optional, but you want to open Superimpose X and hit the plus and hit the picture you just made. And then you want to go to layers and hit shadows and cast shadow. This is just if you want a shadow and you save it. So now you open PixArt and you cut out. You should go to the part where it says YouTube and cut that out so it'll be the same size as you need for the intro. You want to save it and then open a video leap. Swipe over, get all them ads out the way because we don't need them. And now you just want to add that picture that you just made on PixArt. And then you want to make it longer because just make it as long as you want your intro to be. I made mine 15 seconds, however long you want it to be. Then you want to open that picture that you just made. I'm so sorry about the beeping, y'all. I don't know why they is beeping so loud. But you want to open that picture. Then you want to open the other two with the shadows in the background. And you can see that the ones that's supposed to be in the background are in front of the first picture. So you want to go to arrange and tap on the picture that you want in front and swipe it all the way up so it'll be in front of everything else. Then you want to go back to mixer and add that picture at the end and then tap arrange on the first picture again. Swipe it all the way up so it can be in front of that picture too. And it'll look something like this. Next, you're going to figure out how you want it to look when it pops in, which means you're going to hit, if I would go to it, you're going to hit animation and you're going to tap the first picture and then you're going to just go through all of these and figure out what you want yours to do. I wanted mine to kind of pop up and you'll see me hit it. I think it says scale up. That's the one I did for that one. And then I wanted the 2 other ones in the background to slide out from the first picture. And to make them slide out from the middle picture, like as you can see it is doing right now, you just want to hit the 2 on the slide and make them slide out opposite ways. So then the one on the left will slide out to the right, and the one on the right will slide out to the left. Now at this bottom part shows you how fast it slides out. I did the 2 on the side at 70 and the one in the middle at 80. It's a little slider thingy. You just, that part right there, it just shows you how fast it goes. And then once you get it how you want it, it'll look something like this. And then I basically just elongated the video just so it would be a little bit longer. I don't know why I keep doing that, but yeah, just elongated the video. And I finally got it how I wanted it, and it should look something like that. Then you want to save the video. And this is because this app isn't completely free, so you just keep saving the video. Now you open Fonto and you open a plain, you need a black image. I don't know why I have white. You need to open a plain black image. And then you want to hit use because you don't need to save it. You want to hit add text, and then you want to find a font that you want to use and type in your channel name. I didn't really like that font, so I was trying to find one. I couldn't really find anything I liked at first. I was okay with this, but I was like, I can find something better. So I went to the web and typed in thefont.com. And you kind of just want to scroll through all of them until you find a couple that you want to use. And when you do find one that you want to use, you just hit download on the side. Hit the download button, and it'll go to your downloads. And when you're ready to take it to Fonto, you want to hit the little arrow thing in the top right hand corner that you're about to see me do in a second. I was just finding all the ones that I wanted to use. But yeah, you hit that little thingy that's jumping in the corner. Once you hit that, you hold on to the one that you want to use. I don't know why I went so fast. You hold on to the one you want to use, and then you share it to Fonto. And then you install it once it takes you to Fonto. And then you just find the one you want to use. So I ended up using this one because I didn't like any of the ones that I found. And then the color I chose was this pink color. Please excuse y'all hearing my noodles in the background because sis gotta eat. Then I did like a cursive writing over it, which you'll see in a second, because I thought it looked cute on top of each other, like a regular font with cursive font like that. And then I basically just saved the image. Open Superimpose X, but you can use PixArt to do this. And then basically you want to open back up KineMaster. You want to load that new project that you saved and put that on there. And then once you have that on there, you want to click Mixer whenever I decide to click it. Yep, there we go. And you want to take that new PNG you just made and put it on there. But when I seen this, I was thinking, I do not like any of these colors together. So I decided to change the whole background. But I basically had animation to make that spin and stuff like that. But yeah, I ended up changing the whole background, so y'all see it in a second. I was like, that red on pink. There we go. Now I changed the background. It's the same exact thing. I just changed the background. And then I hit Mixer again to put that same font thing, like the PNG that I had, back onto it. Yeah, it's basically self-explanatory. Like, you just want to make sure you hit animation to figure out how you want it to pop into the video. And you can also, you can also hit overall animation, because it gives you 3 options, and you can make it do different things too. You can click on all of that and stuff like that. But I think I just made mine's pulse, which means it just goes up and down and stuff like that. But yeah, you can see me tapping on different things to see what looks good together. And once you figure out like what looks good for you, it's like you're like, all right, you feel like you're on a roll. But I'm basically just making everything shorter now and making all the clips even so they all end at the same time. And that's what I got mine to look like. And then I saved it because, you know, we got to keep going back and forth and saving. Then you want to type in iPhone 6 PNG. Please excuse my noodles. You want to save that picture. Then you want to open the app back up. Load that new project you just saved. Slide to the end of that you just edited. And then when you find it, you want to hit mixer to add the iPhone PNG you just made. And you want to hit mixer again to put in the video on top of the iPhone. You could put any video, and then you just got to play around with the app until it like is all even and like it doesn't look wonky. I'm so sorry about the noodles. But you do the same thing for both. You just hit animation and you figure out how you want it to pop in and stuff like that. I didn't want mine to like pop or anything because I thought the phone looked good by itself. Then you save that once you have all that put together. Now you want to go to YouTube and look up follow button green screen. And this is the one I use. Make sure you screen record it and then bring it back to the app. And this is just me editing the video just to the part where it's just the green screen. So you just want to completely edit all the parts you don't need out. And then you also want to crop the video. So you only have the green part of the video. I'm eating so much, y'all. I'm so sorry. I haven't ate in so long. But here's me cropping the video. And I just did this on regular photos. And then once you have all that cropped and stuff, you just want to hit done. Whenever I want to hit it. And save video. Now you want to go back into KineMaster and load that new project. And then you want to go to where you just made that iPhone thingy. And you want to throw that green screen. Oh, not the green screen yet. You want to put the PNG of Instagram and TikTok and whatever else social media you wanted to use. You want to put that on there. And by doing that, all you got to do is hit mixer and then add them pictures on there. And then you just kind of just situate them where you want them to go. Then you hit animation once again. And you kind of just play around with the different animating tools until you find something that looks good. Then you hit mixer and throw that green screen on there. And to get the green screen off, you hit chroma. You have this slide on the bottom, and you'll see something that says chroma. And you hit that and put it on the green so it'll take away the green. Now, what you see me doing right here is making a picture from mixer into a circle. And what you want to do is hit mixer, add the picture you want, and then hit mask and hit the circle. And then tap off of it to be able to move it and stuff like that. But I didn't like this picture, so I switched it, and you'll see me do that. There we go. I switched it. I think it's a video, actually. You could do it with a video or a picture. You just put it where the little circle is right next to the green screen thing. And you kind of keep playing around with it so it doesn't look wonky. Like, you keep just moving it around, making the circle bigger, making the circle smaller, until it all kind of, like, looks good together. You kind of just, like, it's real tedious. You got to just keep going back and forth, figure out what you want to do, figuring out the animations and stuff like that. But it's easy once you get the hang of it, and it'll look something like this. And now you'll see me just playing around, making sure everything ends at the same point and starts at the same point. And you just move the little white thing to the same times. And then once you do that, you save it. Save every time you make a new, like, edit. Now you want to open Fonto again. And you want to basically do the same thing you did earlier, but put your ad name on it. Your ad name for Instagram first. Figure out what font you want to use, or Instagram, or whatever social media you want to do first. Take that, put it the font you want to use, make it the color you want to use, and then save it. Make sure you do it on a black screen so you can erase the background like you did earlier. And you just make that a little bigger so you can see it, and you save that. And then once you save that, you do whatever other social media thing you have if it's not the same thing. So I just change it to my Instagram name. And then you save it, and then you erase the background like you did earlier. Once you erase the background, you take it back to KineMaster and load the project you just had. Slide to the part where you want to put your ad names. It should be where the TikTok and the Instagram thing is for mine. And you hit mixer, and you add them two things that you took the background off of. And then, yeah, you just hit mixer to put the things on. And then you hit animation. Once again, play with the animations. Figure out what looks good to you. And just make sure you make every video the same length. Like every thing you add on to the same length. I ended up making mine twisty, and this is what we got so far. Now, yeah, again, you want to save that. And then we're on to the next step. You want to look up laptop PNG or MacBook PNG. I would choose MacBook PNG, and you want to save that. My hand is falling asleep. And then you want to look up youtube.com. Make sure you delete the YouTube app before you look this up. But you want to go to your channel, delete the app. Don't forget to do that. Go back, hit the three dots in the corner and request desktop site and take a screenshot of that. Once you have that screenshot, open that screenshot up in PixArt. And this part is going to be a little tedious, but you have to keep cropping it in PixArt to be able to fit the laptop screen. And you'll see what I mean in a second. Save that. Open a new project that you saved. And then slide to the part where nothing's there. And you want to hit mixer to add the laptop PNG that you looked up. Don't worry about that iPhone. It'll go away. Like, it's not really there. It's there, but it's not really there. You want to slide and put that whatever you want it to be. I didn't put any animations on the laptop because it was too much. But anyway, you want to add that picture. And then you're going to have to keep switching back and forth to PixArt to make that fit. You're just going to have to keep cropping it. I had to do it like 16 times. But once you get it in there, you want to make sure everything is the same length. And make sure everything ends and starts at the same time. Once you do, you want to open PixArt and find a picture that you want to hang out on the sides. I chose this one, and you want to erase the background. This is me erasing the background. Once you're done, it should look a little something like whenever I show it. It should look a little something like that. And then you can put the outline back on it. You could do all that in PixArt like we did earlier. And basically, I just put that on one side, and then I went back to an app that I could flip it. I basically inverted it the other way so I could put it on the other side of the screen. You'll see me do that right now. And then you save it, and you take it over to KineMaster, and you just put that on there, and you put the other one on the other side. And you see I inverted it so it would be the same picture on both sides. And then once again, after you get that in place, you want to make sure everything starts at the same time. You can see that these two pictures are too far over. So I'm going to slide it over to make sure it's when the laptop pops up. And to slide it over, you just hold it down, or you just slide it over literally. And then make sure it starts and ends at the same time, and you want to make sure you grab that other picture as well. Just like I'm doing right here. And then once you get that there, you want to go into animations for both pictures. And you want to animate it however you want it to be animated. Honestly, doing this is a lot of just playing around and figuring out what looks good. I don't know why that laptop is jumping in the background. I did not want that to happen. I'm probably going to fix it. But yeah, this is me just fixing the speed. Make sure if you have anything that's symmetrical and you change the speed to both things on both sides. And that's just, I had Mixer to put that same thing I had in the beginning of the video. I kind of turned it sideways and I put it big on top of the screen. And I didn't make it start with everything else. I made it come in a little bit later in this clip. And in animation, I made it twist clockwise. And I made sure it ended at the same time, though. And during the thing, I just made it pulse. And this is me just making sure it ends all at the same time. I think, Girl, you gonna make it all in the same time? I'm waiting. I think this is me trying to fix the animations. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of playing around with the animations, and once you get it how you want it. Oh, I did it on purpose. Okay, save. I made it like end further than all of it on purpose. You want to open that new project you had and go to the part where it's nothing there once again. And then once you get to that part, you want to open up Instagram. Now you need to screen record. You could do this with any app. I chose Instagram. Screen record you scrolling down your Instagram. Just like that. You can even like a couple pictures, but I didn't put this part in mine. Then you want to search up iPhone 11 PNG, because I feel like with this part, you need to use whatever phone you have. So if you have an iPhone 6, look up an iPhone 6. I have an iPhone 11, so I had to look up an iPhone 11. I hit mixer to put it on the screen where I ended the last clip at, and then I hit mixer again to put that video I just recorded on the screen. And you want to make sure the phone is in front of the picture, so you go to arrange, tap the phone, and move it all the way over so it's like that on top of the picture. And then I had mine fade in when I hit animation, so I had both of the phone and the video fade in. Now you want to find another Instagram PNG. I wanted to use a different one, but you can use the same one. I wanted the one that was like all transparent. And then once you get that, you go back to the app and find another picture. And then you get the Instagram PNG you just got. Now that picture, I'm going to hit mask. And then you're going to make it circular. It should say radical or something like that. Once you do that, you tap off of it to be able to size it up. And I put them right next to each other. And then I hit the animations on the Instagram logo and the picture I just made. And I kind of made them collide into each other. And by doing that, I use slide to the left and slide to the right. And it ends up looking like it like twists out of each other. I don't really know how to explain it, but that's basically the best I can do. And I played with the speed a little bit, but you can do that by yourself. Once you get that, you save it. Am I going to save it? Yeah, you save it. Then you want to open up Fonto. And then you can use a different font, and you want to save that. And then you want to, once again, cut out the background. Once you cut out the background, you can open up whatever this app is called again. And you use mixer to put it back on there. And you play with the animations once again. And it'll look something like that. I kind of made everything float on one side. And then once again, you want to move the little white thingy to make sure everything is the same length. Then once you do that, save again. Next, you want to open up YouTube and you want to search up, not how to, like, comment, and subscribe green screen. And you want to screen record whichever one you want to use. I ended up using that one. You'll see in a second which one I used. Once you find one that you wanted to use, you save it, and then you go back to the app and you go to mixer and you pull up these that we found a while ago. You want to use the chroma thing to blur out the middle of the picture. So just use the chroma thing and tap on that to blur out the middle of the picture. Once you do that, you want to find what you're looking for. There you go. You want to find 3 different pictures to put inside of them. And you want to hit mask to make it into a rectangle. Get the part of the picture that you want. Tap off of it. And you want to slide it into there. And then you want to tap on the picture frames. And hit arrange to make sure the picture frames are on top of the pictures. Please ignore him texting me. You want to slide it all the way over to make sure that that's on top of the picture. And then you do that 3 more times. Once you do that, you get that green screen that we just found on YouTube. And you want to make it really, you want to first find the part of the video that you found on YouTube. Once you find that part, you want to crop it to make it the same size. Once you do that, you want to make it a little bit lower just so you don't cover up the picture frame. Then you want to use the chroma and hit the green part so the green part is not showing anymore. Once you do that, it should look something like that. And I'm just playing around with it just to make sure everything is to my liking. Yeah, y'all, these take a long time. Then you save it after you do all that. And we're on to the last part, y'all. We're on to the last parts. Search up, you go into YouTube, and this is extra if you want to do it. This is how you get the butterflies. You search up butterfly green screen, and you screen record this green screen. Once you screen record, you open the app back up, get out what you just saved, hit mixer. I don't know what I hit. You hit mixer. Once you get the once you hit mixer, you gotta make it big so the butterfly green screen is the only thing you see on the screen. So you just zoom it in. Once you do that, you hit the chroma thing again to get rid of the green part. But I'm just cropping it to make sure everything fits in the screen the right way. And then this is where you hit the chroma again to make sure the green is not showing. You just see the little butterfly. I think the butterflies are so cute. Like, I think it's such a cute touch. And then this is it all done. And then as far as music, I think I stopped a part just to talk about music. All right, save that once it's all done. And then I'm about to tell y'all about music. This is where I tell you about music. So basically, you go to YouTube and you basically find whatever song you want to use, and you screen record that, and then you come back on this app, take what you just saved, and tap that screen recording of the song on mixer, put it on the video, slide it off the video so you can't see it anymore, and then you'll only have the song.